Governor Fayemi of Ekiti State reveals that APC lost. He revealed some secrets why APC lost the election in Edo State, but he says he is 100% confident that APC in Ondo State is going to win this forthcoming election. Well, they have their reasons why they are saying all of this, and why he's so confident that APC is going to win. And, he has been having some issues lately where he's being called out that he's doing some anti-party activities with the APC and the PDP. And, he has been suspended from the All Progressive Congress in Ekiti State, but he is still going about his business. And remember that he was also called out on so many occasions on the things that he did wrong, that he never tried to get involved with support for Ize Iyamu or APC during the Edo State governorship election. But remember, I told you that he said that he cannot get involved with any election at the moment if he's not in support of the re-election of a sitting governor. It doesn't matter the party to which the governor is running from, he must support. And why is that? He says because he is the chairman of the Governors Forum in Nigeria. So it's not a party thing. It has to do with, the governors that are on seat at that very time. He's always and should always be in support of the governors that are sitting and seeking for re-election. He must support them rather than support his party candidates. So that is very clear. But, he also made a shocking revelation now and explained why why APC lost the Edo State governorship election. I'm sure you want to know because it's an interesting piece and it's something that you would really love to hear about. Yes, guys. So, but before I bring you that details, ensure that you hit the subscribe button. The subscribe button is down there below the red button. Hit it right away and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell, because that is the best and only way you get notified anytime we drop a new video. So, my people, the next thing is diving into the report of the moment. With the outcome of the gubernatorial election in Edo State recently that saw the People's Democratic Party reclaiming the state, Governor Fayemi of Ekiti State, Kayode gave a hint of optimism that his party, the All Progressive Congress APC, will be victorious in the impending gubernatorial election in Ondo State. Clearly articulating his confidence, he told journalists in Lagos that Ondo governorship election will reveal the strength of the party. He, however, admitted that the party has some self-inflicted problems that played a role in its loss at the Edo governorship election. We had self-inflicted problems in Edo, and I'm the first to admit that anybody who knew what we had gone through in Edo would know that we put ourselves in a situation that was problematic. The way and manner of the exit of our former governor created problems for us in Edo. He added that the popularity of the party's candidate at the election, Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu, couldn't win him the necessary votes. As popular as Ize Iyamu was in Edo as a grassroots political player, committed progressive player, he almost disappeared in the campaign. And I could liken it to my situation in Ekiti State. When I ran for this office I now occupy, most people up till today do not identify the person I contested against. As far as most Nigerians were concerned, particularly people in Ekiti, I ran against Ayo Fayose. We had that problem in Edo. Obaseki did not run against Ize Iyamu. Fayemi, who has been accused of not throwing his weight behind the party's candidate in Edo governorship election, seized the opportunity to clear the air regarding his stance. First, I had COVID-19 around that time. Secondly, there's an unspoken rule in the Nigeria's Governors Forum. The chairman of the forum does not campaign against the sitting governor running for the election anywhere. Most people don't know this because my job is to protect, defend, and to support a sitting governor, whether APC or ABGA or PDP. The Nigerian Governor Forum is about interests and issues that affects governance collectively. Our finance, the revenue policy issues around healthcare and education, and around road infrastructure. So guys, it is obviously clear what the problem was, and why he was being diplomatic in talking about this very thing that happened in Edo State. He was actually diplomatic, but I'll make this very clear because he said something here. He said that there's something that happened to him as well when he wanted to run for governor in Ekiti State, that it was almost that the candidate that was running against him was almost invisible. He was almost not seen. Why? Because he had a godfather that was actually speaking for the people. He was the one campaigning, just as Oshomole was actually campaigning for Iyamu, that he now looked invisible to everyone. Everyone was saying Oshomole instead of saying Iyamu. Was the same thing that happened to Fayemi while he was running for the governorship election in Ekiti State. Because I could vividly remember that Ayo Fayose only had one term, and at the end of that term, he brought in someone that he was campaigning for. Everyone could not see that person. They could rather see Ayo Fayose. So it is almost difficult for people to identify with someone that they know than someone that they do not know. That was exactly what happened in Ekiti State, and that was how that guy lost that election. That is the same thing that happened in Edo State, and that is what Governor Fayemi right here has also explained, that Iyamu, even with his grassroots political class and everything, it was Oshomole that took his shine, that people began to see Oshomole as the contender with Obaseki instead of seeing Iyamu as the contender for the election. That was the major thing that happened to, Iyamu in the Edo State governorship election, because he said he ran against Ayo Fayose, not even with, I remember that he was running with Eleka or something like that, the name of the candidate that he was running with. But it is not about the person that is in government. You should rather push the person that you are trying to make known to the people forward than making yourself more popular to the people than the candidate you're trying to introduce to them. That is exactly the problem Edo had. He said their hands were tied because the candidate they had for the All Progressive Congress is a person that is a grassroots man that everyone loves. Suddenly you had to switch over and throw him away and pick up somebody else. So it was difficult for other governors to identify with that. That was the major problem. And I'm very sure that Governor Fayemi does not want to come out straight with this, but it is a clear message that he just passed across. And I'm very sure I've been able to put a little light to this for you to understand. So my people, I don't know what you think about this, because Fayemi has made it clear, but he said he's very sure that they are clinching Ondo, because he still believes with his seat as the chairman of the Nigerian Governor Forum, he has to still support the sitting governor. So I believe that is where he's standing from, and believes that his party would also win the All Progressive Congress and the Ondo State sitting governor would win. That is his own belief. So guys, you've heard it all. Whatever you have to say, please drop it in the comment section and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for staying tuned. Bye for now.